So I've been getting quite a lot of requests lately, so I've decided I'm actually gonna do a fully automatic, sugarcane farm tutorial. So this is my hopper clock design. I mean, it just runs off this pretty basic hopper clock. So it's just a way to, so every time it fires there and then goes back, it will actually activate the pistons. It's a simple way to use an AND gate and a hopper clock to make a thing. So, I'm going to be doing pretty much the same exact design. However, see how there's sugarcane losing there? If you make it 3 wide, you lose almost no sugarcane. So, I'm going to be building that for you guys today. So, as long as you follow me step by step, you should be good. So, clear my inventory. So the first thing you're going to want to do is going to want to get out grass, hopper, and you also want to get out a chest. So here's the first step. You're going to want to get out any sort of block, and you're going to want to put a chest down with a hopper on it. Now, even with that hopper, you want to go 1, 2. You want to build 2 out, and then you want to take a water bucket. Now, with this water bucket, you want to just build a frame on this thing. So you just want to build around this like this. So it should be very simple. So once you're done with this, the frame should be 4 by 3 or 5 by 3. The frame should be 5 by 3, and it's pretty simple. So once that's done, you're pretty much good with that. So then you just want to fill in the water. And so now here's what you want to do. You want the water to be leading up to here. So you want a 3 gap in the water. So you want like this. So you want to start building right here. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you build 8 out, you want to do the same exact thing on the other side. And then you want to build blocks right here. It's pretty simple. Once you've done that, you can actually then, so here's what you have now. You should have a, let me actually just turn up my volume. I don't know if that makes any difference in what you're hearing. So, yeah, so either way, now that you have this, it should be 8 long like this, and so you want to just build this up one, so you just want to do a little step like that, and then you want to just put some water in here, and so it should flow perfectly to the end of the thing, and if it does that, you're good, and then you just want to put blocks here to fill it in. So if you did that, you would be perfect. So now here's what you want to do. You want to take, actually no, you don't want to do that yet. You actually want to just go like this, and you want to do the same exact thing. You want to go 8 out again. And you're going to do this 3 times. It's the easiest and the most effective way for it, and it takes 48 grass in total. So if you're on a server and grass isn't super easy to get, that's important to know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just want to build out 8 more blocks again. So if you've done this correctly, it should be 8 again, and it should flow perfectly, that when you put down another water, it should be perfect distance. So there we go. Now that you've done this, you want to do the same exact thing a 3rd time. But first, I would actually check that your distance is right, because if you didn't do it right the first time, it just makes it a lot more difficult. It should be correct if you counted it off. See, perfect. It should just connect like that. And then you got to do it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I was actually putting off doing this tutorial. I was going to do it yesterday when I built the semi-automatic, or well, that might have been 2 days ago. But so recently I made the semi-automatic one, but I decided I was going to wait because I just upgraded. I just allowed Minecraft to run on more RAM, about twice as much, so 2 gigabytes instead of 1. So I decided it would be better to do a fully automatic bigger build once I had it all, giving it more RAM. So now you just want to fill this in, and if this water fits, you are perfect. And it should fit. There you go. That's the pretty much the frame of the design. So now here's what you want to do now. you want to take sticky pistons, and here's what you're going to want for the next part: sticky pistons and repeaters, and also your sugarcane, obviously, because that's going to be important to actually making a sugarcane farm. So you could do this with regular pistons instead of sticky pistons. However, I found that you're so much better off if you use sticky pistons, because on servers, regular pistons, there's issues with them. They seem to like glitch the crap out. I don't know. So this thing should just start growing, and you know, it should be good. So you should just build them all back to here. And you shouldn't do that. That's just me misclicking because I'm stupid like that. So make sure you get every single block, and then should be done with this in a second. Now obviously this tutorial is going to take you longer, so you have to actually pause it obviously a bunch. So I'm trying to explain everything I'm doing. I'm not exactly the best at this. I'm new, so here's what you want to do now. You want to build a block behind, just off the back of that block right there. So like that. Okay, I'm struggling to place this. Okay. It's starting to get lag already, but it's not that bad, so that's fine. And so you want to actually do 2 blocks back as of right now, so just go another one then. And once you have the first one done, it's a little bit easier, because then you can just go like this. See, then you can just go like this, and you know, it's only 48 grass, but over time it'll get you stacks of sugarcane, and it's completely AFK. As long as the chunks are loaded up, it's going to be working, which is pretty cool. So now just do another 2 on this side. And so this is pretty resource expensive because it does use pistons, obviously, but could be a lot worse, so I don't know. It's not that bad. I did it on a Skyblock server, classicsb.com, and it cost me about 10,000 to make, but I don't know if the currency on there, if you're playing on there, or ever have, you understand the currency on there, it's not terrible. So then we can just build this. I mean, it's 48 pistons, around 60, 50-ish, 50 to 60 repeaters, 3 hoppers, I believe. So, I mean, it's somewhat resource intensive, but it's not terrible. And then on the second block here, once you've done 2 on both sides, so like this, you want to then put down your thing like this. And if this thing would just start working, I would be good. So you just want to do that. And once you're done with that, that's pretty much most of the stuff. So I take that back, actually, never mind. It's 50 pistons because you need 2 for the hopper clock. And then it's 5 stacks of any item, which for all that matters, you could use like sticks. So on servers, it's not that bad. The nice thing about servers is, if anyone on your island or on the server near you, if it's a skyblock, it'll be on your island, but like anyone within a certain distance, you're going to be, as long as your chunks are loaded, so anyone within being a certain distance at your place, when your chunks are loaded, is going to let this farm work and get you sugarcane. So for the sake of this tutorial, actually never mind, I was going to put a different block there, it doesn't matter. So there you go, you want to then just build the block in front of these pistons. So as you can imagine, when these things extend, they actually push out the block, and they'll destroy the sugarcane right there on both sides. And it's pretty much the same thing on both sides. So I could really just build one side and then you could copy it exactly, but I don't know, I'm not going to do that. That would just be weird. So this is pretty good because it gets 48 sugarcane because it's 16 here, 16 there, 16 there, because 8 on each side, and then there's 3 sections of 8, and each one has 2 sides. So it's 48, which is pretty good considering how it's not terribly resource intensive. So here's what you want to do now. Just keep building, build another one back, and you're actually going to want to build 2 more back. So you just want to build 2 more back, so obviously I'm doing 1 first, and then I'll do the second. So let's just keep building. So you want to build 2 back, on both sides, again behind the sticky piston. So you should have built a total of, I believe, 4 back from where the water is in terms of your building block, and this doesn't have to be stone, this can be anything. So here's what you're going to want to do. See, you have 2 more behind those sticky pistons. You just want to build 2 more on this side too, so it's not that bad. And I'm lagging a lot less, and I'm actually able to make a fluid tutorial because I'm in my world, and I'm a little farther away, so I mean, a majority of my stuff, I have a lot of things here, but the majority of it's over there, so it's more laggy over there too. But also, as I said earlier, I allocated a lot more RAM, so that's always good, right? But I'm just gonna be actually just doing this. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now once that's done, you want to place a repeater going into every single block, see, every single piston. So just like that. So do the same exact thing on the other side. There you go. Now once you've done that, you want to actually take out some regular old redstone dust, and you can just get rid of the sugarcane. Now you're done with that. And you just want to put it behind here. Like this. And you know, it's not very complicated yet. This is pretty simple for a completely automatic sugarcane farm. Maybe the hopper clock's a little harder, but everything in this tutorial is very simple. And I designed this, so I'm pretty proud of this. Obviously, I made it, so it's actually very efficient. So now what you want to do is you want to find like the 4th or 5th block right here. The 4th or 5th block in the middle part right there, and you just want to put a block off it. So just do like the 5th block, mark it off right there, and then you want to put a repeater. Put a repeater, and then you want to place another. Oh, doesn't matter. As long as those delays on both sides are set the same, it doesn't matter. Then you want to build back 1 more like that, so it doesn't mix with that redstone there, or connect to it, and then you just want to build all the way back to behind the farm, so to like right there. Then you want to do the same exact thing, so you just want to build straight back like this. Okay, now once you've gotten back, you just want to then connect the redstone wires to pretty much 1 line, so just bring the wires into here. So just bring the wires in like that, and then here's what you want to do. You want to count off your redstone. You want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then every like 14 or so, you just want to put a repeater. So then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then when you reach about here, just put like a repeater. Or actually, just put redstone there. We'll put the repeaters in next. And so then do the same exact thing. Pretty much when you reach 14, just put a repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Repeater. 1, 2. Build in a bunch, and then look. So then here's what you want to do now. You want to put a repeater here, and then you want to put a repeater there. So it should be lined up pretty much equally with the middle of this thing, and then you want to put that there, and then you just want to hook up the currents. And then here's what you want to do now. You want to just build a pretty big platform. I would say see this repeater, go 1, 2, 3 over on each side, and then go about 5 or 6, go about 7 or 8 back. And so there's pretty much your platform. And I'm gonna even go a little more. So you want to go like 7. Actually, I would say go at least 10 back, because you're gonna be building a hopper design. So actually, it's to be somewhat precise. So I would go like about, yeah, I would say go about 10 back, so I'll just do this. How many off did I build? Is that centered? Yeah, that's exactly, the width is fine. So you want to go about 10 back, I would say, because you want to have plenty of room, because you're going to be doing a hopper and then an AND gate, which if hopper clock and then an AND gate. So if you just follow what I'm telling you, you're going to be completely fine. So there you go. Here's what you want to do now. You want to go right here. You want to place a block right there. And then you want to place a block going into that, a hopper going into that block. So it should be facing, this thing won't let me fly, it should be facing sideways like that. And then I would also go like that, and so the hoppers should be going into each other. So now here's what you want to do. You want to take out a redstone comparator, and you want to go like this. You want to place a comparator, place a repeater, place a block. So it's comparator, repeater, block. So comparator, repeater, block, and then on top of this block you want to place a redstone. Then you want to place one redstone going in. So same exact thing on both sides. So redstone going in, and then you want to place a repeater. And then you also want to place a repeater on this side. And then there's your hopper clock pretty much. So then you just want to put piston there and piston there. So there should be a gap of 2 in between them. And then you want to take out your redstone block, and you just want to put it on either of the sides as of right now. Now once that's there, you want to place 2 hoppers, or two repeaters where your what's it called? Where your thing goes. So where the redstone block is, and the one with the redstone block is gonna flip when it's good. And right there, here's what you want to do. On one of them, you want to build out 2. So on one of them, you want to build out 2 and set it to 7 delay. Or 7 or 8, it doesn't matter. 8's fine too. And then on the other one, you just want to go like this, and you just want to build 1 forward after that, and then you just want to build 1 out, and then 1 forward again. And then you want to place a block in front of both of these, and you want to actually connect them like this. You should get like almost like an L shape. And then here's what you want to do. You want to take out a redstone torch, and you want to place a torch on here on both sides of the L. So right there. One should be on, one should be off right now. The one that's getting powered should be off, and then you just want to hook these things up. So it should be giving off power right now, and then you want to put a torch there, so that torch should be off. And then you just want to hook that up to right. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, well, if this doesn't work, then here's just what you want to do. You just want to move the repeater over 1 on this side. So it should just be hooking up to the middle right there. And if you do that correctly, it should be good. And so now, here's what you want to do then. You just want to obviously build a back part on this. And so here's what I would recommend. Before you even set up the hopper clock here, actually we'll set up the hopper clock and let it get going. So you want to put 5 stacks of items on the side with the block in it right now. So put 5 stacks, 1, 2, 3, it can be any item, 4, 5, so I'm just using stone. So it could be any item, so you just want to take any item. Just put it in the block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should actually shift over, and it shouldn't do anything. However, the way this works is I believe it's like 6 minutes it harvests, but now it should be a couple minutes because it's already like halfway through. So here's what you want to do. You want to build 2 more up on top of everywhere, so you want it to be 4 high in every part. And once you've done this, you're good. And I mean, that's pretty simple. It's not too hard. I'll check to make sure I did everything correct, and if not, I'll refilm this, but I hope I don't have to refilm it, because this is a pain to make, and a little bit. It's not that bad in creative, it's more in survival. It's a little much, but you know, it's really rewarding in the end. It's fully automatic, so. And then you just want to build up 2 more here, so 1, 1, 2. Pretty much you want to make this 4. You want to make everywhere at least 4 up from where the actual sugarcane is going to be, because sugarcane naturally grows to be 3 high, and since it grows to be 3 high, you want it to be at least 4 high, so the sugarcane it can't really get on top of the blocks, because if it does, there's a good chance you could lose it. So as long as that doesn't happen, you're good. And this thing is actually slightly more effective on servers, just the way it works with people being around. Because it is completely, as long as the chunks are loaded, it works. However, so this is a timer clock, obviously, but it gets the same rates you would get as a bud switch clock. You don't even notice rates. I've tested both, but it's a lot simpler to make. So I'm actually going to check how much time is left in this thing. Okay, so this thing's filling up. And so I'm going to show you this thing actually work, and then I'll be done with this video. So the way it works is, as you can see, when these both go off, both these torches get deactivated. So because of that, it actually then powers this for a brief second. But the way it works is when the torch flips, see how this side takes longer to get power because the delay's more? So that side already gets power, and that side loses power quickly because loses power more slowly, so because there's a delay. So for a brief moment, they'll both be powered and flick it on, and then it'll go off within like 5 game ticks, so really quick. And so it's really simple like that, but it also, so every time it goes there and then back completely is when the clock goes, and so one full rotation of 5 items is like 3 minutes. So this clock is about a 6-minute clock, I believe, which is a pretty good time I found. So I wouldn't take it out, I would keep it with full amount of items, and you're perfect. So if this thing would just go any second. So this is, I found the best spot to view it from if you're interested in watching it. So this is, so there's only a couple growing right now. As those start to grow more, it'll become better, but just wait, it's probably getting real close. It seems longer than the amount it actually is, but believe me, it's about 6 minutes. So it should be going any second here. Just wait any second, like within a little bit. Should probably go check actually. Oh god, it's gonna go right there. There you go, and look, it harvested, and now it's just gonna carry it to the hopper. As you can see, it carries to the hopper, and there you go, you start to get your sugarcane. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. I hope you enjoyed. I'll do more tutorials that are full auto, so yeah, bye. Thanks for watching.